Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to this channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jane. I'm a life coach, a women's coach. The purpose of this channel is just to share a little bit of my path with you, share some beneficial tools that are helping me on my journey of self-development, of my own personal growth, and also the insights that I get from the work with my clients that can positively influence your life, as I believe we all are going through a similar journey when it comes to self-development, and it is very helpful sometimes to listen to someone else's story. So the topic for today's video would be very interesting, as all my topics, and it will be very transformational and insightful, as I will be speaking about abundance. I will be speaking about how to move from a survival mode in your life where there is a constant scarcity of money, of resources, where you feel like it is never enough what you have in your life and you want so much more, but for some reason it is so hard for you to come to that abundance. It is so hard for you to achieve that financial freedom, to be able to relax and enjoy your life, to be able to enjoy what you do without fearing the future, to a place where you are abundant, where you have enough resources in your life, enough money, where you live from a place of joy and from a place of calmness and present moment. As I start all of my videos, I always say that our external reality is always a reflection of what we have within us. So once we change what we have within, all the fears, all the blocks, limiting beliefs that we have, once we change them, no, I would say once we observe them, understand, and are able to transform them within ourselves, we can see a huge reality shift. I've been actually testing this theory all my life, as I was seeing that when I am so full of fear, negative thinking, negative self-beliefs, in a state of very low vibrational energy, which are emotions of shame, guilt, fear, resentment, my reality was always reflecting that back to me. So I was losing relationships when I was in that state. I was losing money. I was so stuck in my career. I couldn't find a way. Now, reflecting back, I understand that by taking all the external things from me, my reality, the universe, higher power, God, whatever you call it, was teaching me to look within me. It was forcing me to see what is within me and transform it. Because I couldn't simply live in those low vibrational state, as I wasn't bringing any benefit to this world. So when I was taken away from all of that life benefits, let's say, I had to go within and transform my state of being. And once I was doing that inner work, once I was realizing what is blocking me, what needs to be changed, what needs to be cleaned, and after doing that inner work, after changing my emotions, after coming to a higher vibrational state where I experience peace, gratitude, love, joy. Only through that transit I was able to see my reality blooming and flourishing in front of me. So I made this conclusion that as long as my state of being is in those positive, high vibrational realms, then I will always experience those beautiful gifts that life can give to us, which is reflected in happy relationships, financial abundance, self-realization, me enjoying what I do and seeing the results from my work, moving forward in my career, not being stagnant. So today I want to share with you a little bit about survival mode. And first of all, what is it? How is it reflected in your life? And what needs to be done in order to transform it within yourself and come to abundance? Survival mode is usually a state where you are fearing the future. There is a constant state of anxiety within you that one day there will be not enough money for you to survive. So many people live in that fear, and they live from salary to salary, and they live in this constant fear, anxiety, what's going to happen in the future. It is very hard to come to abundance, to come to a new level in your life, financial upgrade, self-realization, when you're being in this low vibrational state. And fear is one of them. There are a few states which are very low in vibration, which I said is guilt, shame, fear, resentment, illusion. Usually when you're in a survival mode, this fear, this state of anxiety not only blocks you from abundance, from actually receiving that abundance in your life, but also it blocks you from your feminine energy, because you're in this constant state of tension within yourself. It is impossible to be relaxed. Feminine energy is all about relaxation. Feminine energy is all about present moment. And when you're constantly living with the fear of the future, of course it is impossible to be in the present moment. It also blocks your creativity, your creative energy. Because when you're in fear, when you're not relaxed, it just simply cannot flow through you. Creative energy equals feminine energy. And it only can come to you in a state of relaxation. When you're in a survival mode, it also affects your health a lot. It's a lot of stress that you hold in your body every day. And that stress, first it is only mental, but then it comes to your body. So you start being sick a lot. How you can get out of the survival mode? What are the main tips that has helped me in my path and that I see helping so many of my clients when we work together? One of the main tips that I can suggest you if you're experiencing that survival mode, that constant state of anxiety, fear of the future, fear that the source of your money will just disappear. It is impossible to control the future. And the future is illusion, because everything that is happening in the present moment. It's only in your illusion, it's only in your fear that you're lacking money, that your reality is collapsing. It's only the story that you wrote in your head, But this story is not your reality. And your reality is here and now. And in this here and now, everything is good. When you're in a survival mode, you constantly live with this thought that you need more. You need more to be happy. You need more money to survive. More, and more, without actually appreciating what you already have here and now. So if you want to shift to abundant state, to attract this abundance into your life, you not only have to come back to the present moment, but you also have to open your eyes and see what is already here. Appreciate those little things that you didn't appreciate before. For me, it was one of the biggest shifts from scarcity to abundance. Once I actually came to the retreat, which was happening in Greece, the environment of that retreat was quite unusual for me. I was living in a tent in the middle of the mountains, in the camping, where there was no proper bathroom, shower, kitchen. We were all having all of that facilities outside. Our meals also outside in the nature. So once I arrived to that camp, at first I was terrified. I thought, oh my God, how am I gonna survive here? I was feeling a lot of anxiety within me, as it was something new. But that experience actually really just transformed my way of thinking and brought me back to the core of appreciating little things. So after a week of me living in that camp, I was waking up every day in that tent, all by myself, in the middle of nature. And I was feeling like the happiest person in this world. I've been to many amazing hotels around the world. And I was feeling in that tent much happier than I felt on all of those luxury trips that I had before. Because I started realizing that happiness is actually something else. Only when you start appreciating little things in your life, you are able to receive more, and life will give you more. Because if you don't appreciate little things, why someone would give you more? You need to learn to appreciate little things first in order to get something more. Because if you passed that level, and if you're actually going to receive something bigger, you wouldn't know how to handle it. You would not appreciate it as well. So once you come back to the present moment, once you release that control and come to peace within yourself, then what you need to do in order to get out from that scarcity state, mindset, and come to abundance, you need to start appreciating what you have and include gratitude in your everyday life to see the beauty in little things. And once you start seeing that beauty in those little things that you already have, the universe wants to give you more because you are simply grateful. It's such a magical practice. Why do you think so many people talk about gratitude? Because it's a transformational tool that can bring you to another level of your life. But first you need to start appreciating what you have, cherishing that, cultivating that state of abundance within you. Because again, our outer reality is simply a reflection of our inner reality. So once you cultivate that state of abundance within you by appreciating what you already have, imagine if every day you would be waking up and just mentioning to yourself, I'm so grateful for that cup of tea. I'm so grateful to open my eyes, to be able to hear, to be able to see. I'm so grateful to wake up in a warm place, in my comfortable bed. By doing so, by observing and actually appreciating these little things that you have in your life, you will be cultivating that state of abundance within you. Oh my God, I'm actually so rich. I'm actually so abundant already. Some people don't have a chance to experience this life as I can. There are many people who are unable to see, to hear, to walk. And I'm so lucky. Start with that. So by appreciating those little things, you would start to cultivate a feeling of abundance within you, which will then be reflected in your physical reality. Also, you can ask yourself, what is the feeling am I pursuing there? So many people want to have money in their life. But deep down, what they're searching for is not the money itself. It's what are they gonna buy with that money. It's what feeling they're gonna receive once they have that money. So think about it. What feeling am I gonna get once I have that certain amount of money? A feeling of safety, a feeling of freedom, a feeling of happiness, because I would be able to make my dream a reality, because I would be able to travel or do whatever you want from that money. So think about what a particular feeling are you trying to get from those money, and start cultivating that feeling within yourself first. If you think that once you get those money, only through that you would become happy, then work on your happiness right now, in the present moment. If you think that those money would give you freedom, ask yourself, what is blocking me right now to feel that freedom, to be free? Why am I unable to feel free? What is blocking me? How can I change it? And only when you cultivate that particular feeling that you're seeking within yourself first, then you're gonna be able to manifest it in your physical reality. This is a very deep and interesting understanding of things. But I want you to try it, as I've seen beautiful results in my life that has happened once I cultivated the feeling that I'm seeking from a particular dream that I have. And then that dream manifested as I was a vibrational match for that dream. Same happens with the relationships. If you want relationships, ask yourself, what's the feeling am I gonna get once I have that relationships? What am I truly seeking? Because you're clearly seeking an emotion, a certain feeling. Otherwise, you wouldn't have this desire to be in those relationships. So what feeling is that? Is it feeling of love? Is it feeling of joy? Try to cultivate that feeling within yourself before your partner arrives. Try to cultivate love within you first. And then you would be a vibrational match for that partner. I think I'm gonna finish this video here. I hope I could really transfer you the message today that everything starts within you and you're able to manifest whatever you desire, but first it needs to be cultivated within you, and you need to become a vibrational match for your desired outcome. And once you do that, you're able to receive it. If you liked this video, if this video gave you an interesting insight or understanding or a clue how you can move forward in your particular situation, like this video, subscribe to my channel. There will be many more interesting insights about life, realizations that you can apply to your journey and manifest your dreams and goals into reality faster and in a more joyous and peaceful way. Thank you for being here today. I'll see you in my next video.